Hi everyone. In this lecture, we will look at classification of commands of the SQL. SQL commands are classified into 5 different parts. First is data definition language. This part of SQL enables you to define the structure of your data. With data definition language or DDL, you can create, change or delete the existing elements of the database. In a database, there are several types of elements like tables, views, schemas, etc. We will be covering only tables as of now. The other three will be discussed in separate bonus videos at the end of the series. For now, let us look at the common DDL commands used for tables. First is create table name, which will create a particular table in the database. Then comes alter, which will be used to alter the columns in any table. Then is drop, which is used to delete a particular table from the database. Next is data manipulation language. This part of SQL enables one to manipulate the data contained within the objects. Basically, you will be able to add, change or delete data from a particular table. So with DDL, we added, changed or deleted tables, but with DML, we are adding, changing data inside a table. It consists of commands such as insert, which will insert rows into a table, update, which will change values in the already inserted rows of the table, and delete to delete particular rows of the table. Next is data query language. DQL is the most commonly used and it is used to retrieve data from table, which is done by using the select statement. This is usually the main focus of most business users. So it starts with the select clause and then it mentions the table name from which the data is to be fetched. I am showing only few examples of the clauses used in query language, but we will be covering all the clauses in detail in the later sections of the course. Next comes data control language. This part of SQL is used to control the access privileges to users for accessing data within the database. Common statements for this are such as grant, which will grant privileges to a particular user, or revoke, which will revoke particular privileges from any particular user. The fifth part is the transactional control commands. Transactional control commands give the power to manipulate various transactions over the database. These can be used to maintain data integrity. Mainly there are two commands: commit, which will make the changes done to the database permanent, and rollback, which rolls back the database to a particular point. These can be saved points or the last saved point for that database. So which part is useful to which type of user? DDL, which will define the data, is mainly used by the developers and the architecture people. They will define the structure of the database and various data types that will be using it within the tables. Next is the DML, which is used mainly by the operations people. This team will maintain the production database of that particular company and they'll be maintaining what goes inside that table and what changes are to be made to that table. DQL is the language used by the business users or the analysts so that they can fetch the data which is required and they can work on it. Data control language is used by admins or owners of the particular database to grant access to different types of users. Transactional control commands are used again by the operations people to maintain the integrity of that database.